Good evening, everybody. My name is Jay Costa with WPHS Live, and welcome to JFK Memorial Stadium for the girls' varsity soccer match.
Ladies and gentlemen, could you please
Portsmouth
rise
will be
to
taking
join our
on
athletes
Cranston tonight.
as we honor
The
America
Eagles,
with the national
not the Eagles,
anthem.
the Falcons versus the Patriots. And we are back at JFK Memorial Stadium after the national anthem. Once again, the number 4 Cranston West girls Falcons soccer team will be taking on the number 10 Portsmouth Patriots. And as we await kickoff, we will hopefully get in the starting lineup soon. The Falcons will be kicking off the game in the first half as we await the kickoff here. And let's get into it. Cranston kicks off, playing around with it in the defense. Intercepted by Barnaby. Plays it to the corner. And that rolls out of bounds for a goal kick. Defender will play it short. Playing it across the middle now. Olivia Costa in chase. And that'll be out of bounds for a Portsmouth throw-in. Quick throw. Played back to around the 35. And now in the defense. And there is another throw, this time for the Falcons. Marces throws it in. And that'll be another throw-in as it's kicked out of bounds. Marces throws it perfectly to the corner. And there's a chip shot in, grabbed by Miato. Miato punts it. As the ball rolls through the defense. Pass back to the goalie, almost intercepted by Roach. Bit of a scramble going on. Olivia Costa with the ball. Tries to get it to Barnaby. And through Roach's legs and right into the hands of the keeper. Cranston working it around in the defense. Barberi works through the midfield. Down the line. Renaud crosses it inside. What a shot. Off the crossbar there. And here's a goal kick for Miato. Big boot by Miato here. Costa plays it back and the defender pushes it forward, but out of bounds. Be a throw-in for the Falcons. And the Falcons push it out of bounds. Patriots throwing. Throw intercepted by Cranston and taken back by Portsmouth. McGuire to Roach. Intercepted by Cranston once again. McGuire in the corner. Tapped out of bounds by the Cranston defense. McGuire with the big throw towards the middle and booted away by the defender. And now a 4-on-2 coming into the defensive third. Knocked out of bounds by Portsmouth. Big throw here for Cranston into the corner. Looking to make a play here. Puts it over to the middle. Intercepted by Costa. Back out to a Cranston defender, however. Cranston working it around in the midfield. Plays it to the corner. Looking for a cross. Gets it in there. Tapped up and over the goal. That will be a goal kick for Miato. Another big kick for the keeper. Cranston once again working in Portsmouth's defensive third. Intercepted by Roach. And played up the field for Roach. Roach cuts it inside. and intercepted by Cranston. Cranston on the counter, passes it to Webb. Webb looking once again for Barberi, but misses her, rolling out of bounds. There'll be another Portsmouth throw-in. Big throw by Portsmouth, and out of bounds, pushed out by Roach. Marces throws it in. Still on her feet, and knocked away by the defender. And that'll be a throw-in for the Falcons. Marces taking the throw once again. Plays it to the corner. And knocked out of bounds by the Cranston player. Portsmouth ball. Short throw to Barnaby. Intercepted by Webb. And floated over the net. That'll be another goal kick. Miato plays it out. And that ball will be knocked out of bounds by Portsmouth. Falcons throw. Falcons looking to put one in the box here. And a cartwheel throw. Miato picks it up, however. You don't see that very much every day. And what a punt by Miato, all the way up to the 50. Roach fighting for the ball. And there's Maguire shifting it outside. Tries to play it in, gets stuffed. Portsmouth throw. Big throw, but intercepted, pushed into the middle here. And there's Barnaby with the takeaway. Pushed outside. And there's the ball towards the middle. Can Roach get there, though? And that'll be picked up by the keeper. Another great punt from the keeper today. And knocked out of bounds by Cranston. And here comes the breakaway, stopped by the Portsmouth defense. Another cartwheel throw. And that's put right back into the corner by Cranston. A cross attempt nearly missed, and that's knocked out of bounds by Costa, and it will be a corner for the Falcons. Miato trying to organize the defense as Cranston West takes their kick. And here's the kick. Headed in and kicked out. And there's the grab by Miato. Punted out to Maguire. Maguire fighting still on her feet. Looks to send it to the corner for Barnaby, but it's intercepted. McGuire still chasing. McGuire running in the midfield and taken down. Pass out to Barberry. And that's intercepted by the Portsmouth defense. Barberry with the ball again. Back to the defense. And headed into the corner. And that is Souza on the defense. There's the kick by Miato. Directed towards Costa, but intercepted. Souza kicks it out. And there's a boot down to the corner. Knocked away by Cranston West. Portsmouth still bringing it back into play. Knocked away again. And there we go. Cranston switches fields trying to get a counterattack. And there they go. There goes Webb. Webb stopped. And that's Souza with the stop. That's an interception for Roach. Knocking it out of bounds. It'll be another Cranston West throw-in. Ball played to the corner. Cranston player seemingly giving up on that. Maybe could have gotten there. But it'll be another goal kick for Miato. And there's the kick. Headed back to Souza. And to the outside to Mulligan. Mulligan coming in contact and the ball soaring out of bounds. And here comes a substitution for Portsmouth. That's Abigail Costa replacing her sister Olivia Costa. Thrown by Mulligan. Intercepted by Cranston. And now they're on the counterattack, bringing it to the corner. Looking for a cross. They get it off. And a great grab by Miato. And there's another punt, but it's intercepted again by Cranston. But McGuire powers through, and she gets ripped. And now Webb on the counterattack. Brings it back down, pushing it back towards the middle. And there's McGuire again. Portsmouth playing it to the corner. Can Barnaby get there? It does not look like she can. It'll be another Falcons throw. And that'll be a Portsmouth throw. Welch could not keep the ball at her feet, and it rolls out of bounds. And we have another Portsmouth sub. Claire Hook subbing in for Maliana McGuire. And the ref blows the play dead. And pushes Portsmouth's throwing back a bit. It'll be Ferreira on the throw. Ferreira with her left foot knocked into the corner for Hook. Hook running into the corner, fighting. And that was knocked off of Hook, and that'll be a goal kick for Rosenfeld. The defender takes the kick. And there's the interception by the Portsmouth defense. There's Griffiths. Georgia Griffiths fighting hard and draws the foul. That'll be a free kick for Portsmouth, the first free kick of the night. And it looks like Caitlyn Mahoney will be taking this kick. Left foot out short. Pass in the middle looking for Barnaby. Hook now running for it. Hook moving to the corner. Still going, and that's off her foot, and that'll be another goal kick for Rosenfield. That'll be Torres taking the kick. Griffiths in the midfield. Oh, and she's knocked down. Cranston Falcons looking for the counterattack. Moving to the corner. It's a 2-on-2. And a routine save by Miato on the breakaway. And there's the punt out to her strikers. Hook tries to knock it for Barnaby. Barnaby does get it. Looking outside for Costa, but intercepted by Barberi. That's Welch passing it to the center here. Great ball up to Webb. Intercepted by Barnaby. Taylor Barnaby passes it down to Hook. Hook trying to beat the keeper. And there's Rosenfield with another routine save. And there's the punt. Souza tries to clear it, but it goes right to Barberi. And here comes a Portsmouth throw-in. Looking for Hook, intercepted by a defender. There's Griffiths again. Cutting back left, looking to the corner, knocked away by Barberi. And now they look for a breakaway, but that's Souza on the stop, and Mulligan clears it. Throw in for Cranston West. Throw here now in the middle, playing around with it in the defense as they clear forward. And that'll be another throw in. And that is another substitution for Portsmouth. Number 17, Lainey Hilmer, subbing in on the defense, replacing Georgia Griffiths. And that'll be another Cranston West throw-in, this time for Barberi. Intercepted by Portsmouth. Trying to switch the field, taken by Webb. Webb pushes it back for Barberi. Barberi playing it to the corner. A breakaway now. A 2-on-3. Looking for the tap-in, and she beats Miato. That is number 6, Madison Alves, assisted by number 3, Madeline Barberi.
Yeah, you got it. I can't see. Or checking in for West.
And for Cranston West, Sarah Perrault will check into the game here. And there's Portsmouth trying to play it deep, but intercepted by Cranston right away. Playing it forward, and it rolls out of bounds. And there's a throw taken by Cranston, headed right out of bounds. And that'll be another Portsmouth throw. Mulligan throwing again. Mulligan finds a Patriot. And it's intercepted again. It'll be another 3-on-2. Costa finding her way back, making it a 4-on-2. And that will be knocked out of bounds by Lainey Hilmer. It'll be a throw-in for Cranston West. And there's a quick throw-in. Played back and looking to be played in the middle. Headed out by Hilmer. And that'll be crossed back into the middle and out of bounds for the corner. That is the second corner kick of the game for Cranston West. And here is the corner from West. And that's punched out by Mayato. The defense stepping up and the ball rolls out of bounds, trying to shield away from Costa. Quick throw in. Played back, maybe looking for a cross, and that one's tapped out by Barnaby. And here comes Marcis, maybe for a big throw to get it into the box. She does get it into the box. And that one's cleared. That'll be Matamos playing it to the corner for Webb. Webb isn't fast enough, and that'll be a Portsmouth throw-in. Playing within the backfield, that'll be a throw-in for the Falcons. Quick throw in to Barberi. Playing it across the middle, trying to look for a shot. Rips it, and that'll be over the goal there. Another goal kick. And here we'll be getting 2 more subs for Portsmouth. Number 16, Olivia Costa checks in, replacing Abby Costa, as well as number 12, Maliana McGuire checking in, replacing Claire Hook. And for Cranston West, number 18, Samantha DeRuosi. Played it forward and knocked out of bounds by Matamora. That's actually knocked out by Portsmouth. That'll be a throw-in for Cranston West. And there are 2 more Cranston West substitutes. McGuire fighting. And it's knocked away. It's going to be another breakaway for West. 3-on-2. Cuts it back. And that's knocked out of bounds. Quick throw in. Looking to play it forward and knocked out of bounds. No, knocked away and saved, but then knocked out of bounds by Portsmouth. Looking for another quick throw to the corner. Trying to get another opportunity going. And there's a nice diving save by Mayato. Punt looking for Barnaby. Barnaby, maybe with a little hands on her back, gets intercepted. And then comes back and knocks it out of bounds, causing a throw-in for Cranston West. West throwing it to the corner. Finding her mark. And that was Leva Modir kicking out of bounds. And that'll be Poppy Jelly checking into the game, replacing Taylor Barnaby at the outside mid. Miato looking in the middle of the field. Finds her teammate. Knocked over to the middle. Costa with it. Jelly pressing. And there's the clearance by Ferreira. Brought back into Portsmouth territory. And they'll call that offsides. Free kick here for Mulligan. Big boot, but finds a Cranston West player. Intercepted by Costa. And taken back by Cranston West. It'll be another 2-on-3. Played it into the corner for her support. And that's knocked into the middle off of the striker. That's knocked out by Helmer. Costa saving it from being a throw. Passes it right to the defender. And that's cleared. McGuire playing it outside to Jelly. Jelly turning, looking to beat her girl, and goes out of bounds. And there's Marces throwing it in quick to Barberi. Oh, and that's De Ruosi off the crossbar. And there's a nice little grab by Miato to save it from a goal. And a quick punt away. Finding Roach. We're getting knocked back into their own defensive third. White looking to make another attack here. Swings it into the middle. And cleared by Souza. But it's intercepted again. Played back into the middle. Brought up. And cleared by Ferreira. Knocked back in by Barberi. And it's tipped out of bounds by the Cranston defender from Poppy Jelly's feet. And here comes the subs. Maria Kitka, number 6, and number 18, Georgia Griffiths, checking into the game, replacing Lainey Hilmer and 14 and replacing Lainey Hilmer. Oh, almost a handball. And they'll give her the throw-in. Out to Barberi. Playing it in the back. There's Roach trying to intercept. Passes it back to boot it forward. And that's Ferreira with 2 Cranston West Falcons chasing. Knocks it out of bounds. Another throw for Marces. Quick throw over to the corner. Griffiths falls. And they'll call that out of bounds. It's another goal kick. Miato up to Rogers. Plays it back to the defense now. And there's Barberi rotating it back to the defense. And now in the corner. Barberi trying to make something happen. Costa with the ball now. Out to Rogers, but she falls. Played through the defense, and there's a breakaway. And that's kicked out of bounds by Georgia Griffiths. West trying to look for something, hits the side of the net. And that's Taylor Barnaby checking into the match. And we'll get another goal kick here by Miato. Played back to the defense. And there's Mahoney playing out to Ferreira. And that's out to Jelly. Jelly back into the middle for McGuire. McGuire knocks someone down and tries to push it to the corner for Jelly, but it's knocked away. That's Marces playing it back, intercepted by McGuire. McGuire trying to make a run. It's a 3-on-3. Jelly, wide open space. Plays it to herself in the corner and can't keep it in bounds. Subbing in for Cranston West, number 5, McKenna Renaud. And we'll have a throw in here for West all the way in the corner. Quick throw in, playing it back to get it cleared. Up to Lavadimore. And now they're looking to make a run here. It's a 1-on-0. Defenders finally get back to cover Lavadimore, and that's intercepted by Ferreira. Looking for Jelly. Jelly knocked a little bit to the outside. Costa on tight coverage. Played out to Ferreira. And that's going to be an offsides. Cranston West with their second offsides call of the day. And that'll be another free kick for Portsmouth. And it looks to be a Cranston West player on a knee. And here comes the substitution. Number 22, Riley Welch, will come in for the sub. And Griffiths will take this free kick. She's pushed up the defense, looking for a deep shot. She finds Jelly, almost intercepted, fighting hard, and that's knocked off of Marcis and out of bounds. Here's a big throw from Ferreira, trying to find McGuire, and she'll get the throw in again. Big throw for Roach. Overhead, McGuire chasing. And that's Costa almost intercepting it. Ferreira shielding and pushing that out of bounds, protecting her keeper.
Who's coming in again for White? Okay, thank you. 24 and 13.
Two more substitutions for West. Number 24, Emily Webb, and number 13, Julia Robbins. Throw back to Barberi. Covered by Costa. Plays it back, McGuire in chase. Intercepted by McGuire. And now tussling with Barberi. Ferreira stops an attack. Barberi plays it over to the middle. And that's Webb. Looking to cross it in. Intercepted by Griffiths. And that's Barberi there in the box. Kicked away by Souza. And that'll be another corner for Cranston West. West sacking the back of the box. And here they go making their runs into the front. Ball played to the top of the box. Nothing comes out of it. Maybe trying to play it back in. Barberi takes a low shot, scooped up by the keeper, Miato. And there's a breakaway for Portsmouth. Trifled by the defense of Cranston West. And we'll have a substitution for the Patriots, number 14, Elena Sun, checking into the game, replacing Emily Ferreira. Ball played in the middle. Cuts back. Looking for a through ball, but intercepted. That's McGuire fighting off 3. And that's played for Webb just around the 20. Maybe a little space. Cuts it back. And that's Elena Sun with the stop. That'll be another corner for West. And they'll bring that back and call it a goal kick for Miato. Miato looking for Jelly. Kick back, and that looks to be another goal kick. And that'll be a substitution for Portsmouth. 26, Abby Costa, replacing 16, Olivia Costa. Miato intercepted. Now back up to Roach. Sun fighting off Webb. Webb takes it, passes it to Barberi. Jelly in chase. Out to Marces. And that's a stop by Sun. And a clearance. Mahoney trying to get it out. Knocked back to Sun with Webb in chase. Puts it across for Miato. Defender coming in, and she clears it away from harm. There's Costa on Renaud. Switches off, moving to the corner. Great cross with numbers there, but they couldn't capitalize. Back to Barberi. Ripping a shot from deep, and that's another routine save by Miato. There's a punt. Portsmouth trying to make something going in the last 2 minutes of this half. There's another ball played to the corner. Portsmouth has numbers, but it's now 4-on-4 as help comes. Played it back to the midfield. Maybe trying to get one last play off before the half ends. And there's a shot in. Maybe more of a cross for Webb, but they couldn't capitalize. And it'll be another goal kick for Miato. Ball played. Webb chasing Sun. Webb keeps it in bounds. Puts it in the middle. And that's a goal. Webb assists Renaud. And Renaud scores the second goal of the game for Cranston West. 2-0 Cranston. Goals coming from Renaud and Alves. And that's a great way for Cranston to close the half. And now another kickoff for the Patriots, looking to the corner, connects. The girls collide, but she plays it back to the middle. And Costa trying to get it. But that's Rosenfield with the stop. And there's a punt. Mahoney. Cranston West moving it around in the midfield. Passes it to Welch. Welch puts it forward for Renaud. And that's Souza again with the stop. And that'll be the half. 2-0 Cranston West lead coming into halftime. Goals by McKenna, Renaud, and Madison Alves. What a great way to open up the game for Cranston West. And we'll be right back after this halftime break. McGuire. Looking for Barnaby. Knocked forward. And there's Mulligan keeping it in play. Menamaros plays it down. Looking for a teammate. And a nice give and go by Griffiths. Barnaby kicks it forward. And there's McGuire to Barnaby. Barnaby fighting forward. Gets the throw. Looking quick down the line for McGuire. Instead, headed out of bounds. No, she knocks it out of bounds. And that'll be a throw in for Cranston West. West plays it forward. Intercepted. And they get it back. And there's Souza trying to play it outside. Almost taken away. And Souza plays it back forward. Here's a big throw for Cranston West. Trying to play it to the corner. Over the head of Lily Ferreira. And picked up by Miato. There's a punt directional out to Barnaby. Barnaby cuts back. Plays it towards the middle looking for Roach. Taken away by the Cranston West defender. Barnaby trying to get it back. And that's a through ball. Played forward to Robbins. Robbins puts it in the middle. Left foot shot. Knocked in. And that's a goal for Cranston West. 3-0. 3 minutes into the half. That is a goal by McKenna Renaud. Her second of the game, assisted by Julia Robbins. And that is now 3-0 for the game. And that pushes Renaud as Cranston West's leading goal scorer on the season. Portsmouth plays back, and it's taken away by West. Cranston West plays it to the corner, pushes it back. Looking for Barberi. Barberi brings it back to the defense. Pushes it forward into the middle. And there goes Robbins again, looking for another breakaway. Knocked out of bounds by Griffiths. Thrown by Fitzgerald. Quick throw. And there's Fitzgerald playing it back in the middle, knocked out by Souza. Played forward to the strikers. Not very much communication there. And there's another ball forward. Cranston West trying to break away. Sophie Mulligan fighting for the ball and knocking it forward to McGuire. McGuire gets the throw in. And it'll be Mulligan taking it. Mulligan surveying. Playing it forward. Looking for Roach, but a little short. And now the breakaway again. Stopped by Griffiths. Played to Mulligan. And another interception for this Cranston West defense. There's Fitzgerald. Looking forward. Taken by Mulligan. To Mahoney. Mahoney across the middle. And what a perfectly placed ball for McGuire. McGuire can make something happen here. West has numbers. McGuire trying to dribble through a few defenders. Finds Barnaby. Barnaby plays it back across the middle looking for Roach. And Roach almost scores. Just tapped out by Torres. And that will be a corner kick for the Lady Patriots. And that'll be Barnaby taking the kick. Barnaby readjusting the ball to the position she likes it. And there's the kick. Out of Rosenfield's hands, and she goes back and dives on it. Surveying. And there's the punt, a little short. McGuire on the breakaway. She can take it herself, and she will. And that's a foul on McGuire, a little too aggressive there. Quick pass. And they're trying to look up the field. They find Robbins. Robbins on the give and go. She beats Griffiths. Plays it in the middle. And there goes Renaud beating Souza, looking for the hat trick. And Souza kicks it wide out of bounds for the throw-in. And it's going to be another cartwheel throw. That's the third cartwheel throw of the game. Played in the middle and knocked out of bounds. Not out of bounds, out of contention. McGuire trying to intercept it from Fitzgerald. Up to Welsh. Welsh plays it to Renaud. Renaud. And what a save by Miato to save the goal to make it 4-0. Still 3-0 here. And there's the punt right under Roche's feet and taken up by the defender. And that's a deep throw. Searching for Roach. And here's another throw for the Lady Patriots. Tapped out front by Roach and picked up by Rosenfield. Kira Rogers on the throw there. Once again surveying the field, and another short punt for Rosenfield. Right to Roach. Dinks it out to Costa. Costa fighting in the middle, looking for an outlet. Finds Mulligan. Mulligan to Barnaby in the corner. Barnaby plays it across, but it's tapped back in the middle. Costa gets the free kick. And now we'll see number 11, Caitlyn Mahoney, take this free kick. She's got a dangerous left foot. Let's see if she can hook it in for a header. There's the kick. Rosenfield bobbles it. Barnaby almost taps it in. But instead, Rosenfield lays out and makes the grab. Another backspin punt going short for Rosenfield. And Costa taking off the ball, looking for a foul, but she doesn't get it. And now a breakaway, a 2-on-3. Taking on defenders, plays it in the middle, and that's skied over the net. Another goal kick for Miato. Miato taking a big one. And there's Costa. Back in the middle, no one around. And there's a ball played through. Another scoop by Miato. They were looking for Renaud there again. Plays it away from Barnaby. But that'll be a throw-in for Portsmouth. Here's Mulligan again. Mulligan inside to Costa. Costa off the hand of a defender, but it gets to Barnaby. Barnaby pushes someone off the ball, and that's a yellow card for Taylor Barnaby. And Taylor Barnaby will be subbed off and replaced by Poppy Jelly.
On Barnaby, that's why she's sitting.
And here's the free kick.
40. 42.
There's to Welsh. Welsh back to Alves. Alves plays it through to the corner, looking for Webb. Webb across with a big kick, looking in the middle, right over the head of Robbins. And that ball will be knocked out of bounds. Another Portsmouth throw-in. And here comes the subs. Number 6 for Red, Maria Kitka. And for Cranston West,
It's fine, go ahead. Just the Reds. Don't worry about Cranston.
Cranston West subs in too as well. There's a throw by Mulligan, looking for Roach. And that's headed out of bounds. Another throw. Knocked forward for Renaud, not called offsides. And there's Miato coming in, making the stop. That was a great move by Miato to come out there, and a great punt over the 45-yard line. And McGuire in chase. McGuire bringing it into the corner, cutting it back, taking it herself, and that's going to cost her as they take it away. And now another opportunity for Cranston West. Cranston working it in the defense and pushing it forward to Renaud. Renaud has been a real playmaker tonight for Cranston West. And that'll be a throw-in for the Patriots. Brought in the middle. And looking for Jelly maybe. But they couldn't find her. And now playing it back to the defense. And Griffiths knocks it out of bounds. There's Fitzgerald playing it forward. Stolen by Griffiths. Griffiths playing strong, but Barberi takes it, looking for Renaud again, and that's Souza. Sophia Souza defending it, knocking it out of bounds, and that'll be a throw-in for Cranston West. And there's the throw-in, brought in and knocked back out by a Portsmouth defender. And throwing Jelly, knocked down. Mahoney clears it. Roach runs forward, but it's put back into play. And Miato comes out and scoops it up. Another big punt from Miato. All the way to the 40 this time. That's her longest punt of the night. West plays it up. And that will be a throw-in. And here comes Taylor Barnaby, who just sat down because of a yellow card, is now back in the game. She's got to be careful if she wants to help this team to win the game and come back. Because she's on her last warning now. If she gets another yellow, she's out of the game. And there's the throw and played forward, cleared out by Cranston West. Souza heads it straight up. Renaud plays it back, looking for a give and go. She's got speed. Can she beat Souza, though? She pushes Souza down, cuts in the middle. Shot on the ground, scooped up by Miato. Miato throws it out quickly to Jelly. Poppy Jelly playing it forward for Roach. That's sent straight back for Welch. Griffiths holding on. Now to Alves. Alves plays it forward. And that's some stellar defense there, just playing it out of bounds by Kitka. And here is a corner kick for Cranston West, once again stacking the back end of the box. Here comes the kick. Knocked around and pinballing around in there, grabbed by Miato. Miato quick punts it out. Jelly. And that's Roach. Blocked by Fitzgerald. There's Griffiths playing it forward. And that was a push. And the referee points the other direction, calling the foul on McGuire. And that's going to be a free kick for Cranston West. Matamoros with the kick. Played short in the middle. And that was Barberi looking for Robbins once again. And here comes the subs, number 14, Lena Sun, number 17, Lainey Helmer, and number 26, Abigail Costa, all checking into the game for Portsmouth. And here's a throw-in for Cranston West. Back to Fitzgerald. And that's kicked away. Alves. Across to Welsh. Welsh beats Barnaby. That's played towards the corner. Ruled out of bounds by the official. And that was a no-call foul as well. Torres bringing it up. And that's kicked out by Griffiths. And here's another throw-in for Cranston West. Throw-in close and knocked out by Mahoney. Another Falcons throw here in the same spot. Throw-in back to Alves. And that was quick to Barberi. And now it's cleared that's Abigail Costa, who checked in for her sister Olivia earlier. Making the give and go. Out wide to Mulligan. Mulligan trying to keep going. Knocked out by Alves. Griffiths throwing it in, looking for Jelly. Over Fitzgerald's head. Knocked out by Matamaros. Mulligan looking towards the middle. Finds Roach over a defender's head. McGuire jumps. That's Claire. Here's another throw-in for Portsmouth. Kickoff finds Hilmer. Hilmer's intercepted. And she's looking for Renaud, taking the top off there. But they'll call Renaud offsides. Griffiths taking the free kick after the offsides call. Substitutions for Portsmouth. Number 24, Kira Rogers. And that's booted out. Matamaros finding Barberi. Here's another Falcons throw. Finds Welsh. Welsh with 2 on her. Playing a lot with it over there on the left side. And that'll be another throw-in for the Falcons. Looking for a deeper throw. Finds the head of Barnaby. Played straight upwards. And that's Claire Hook getting pushed off the ball. That'll be another free kick for the Lady Patriots. And another free kick taken by Caitlyn Mahoney. Mahoney looking deep. Roach at the top of the box, right into Welsh. And that's Menzes. Mahoney finds Mulligan, a little too soft though. And Menzes tries to keep it in bounds, but cannot. Mulligan looking for Rogers, couldn't find her. Menzes intercepts, gets it to Renaud, and back to Alves. Up to Menzes. Menzes plays it forward for Durosi. And that'll be another throw for Mulligan. Out to Costa, but it misses. Menendez. Mulligan stuffs Alves. And that'll be another Portsmouth throw. Four Portsmouth subs. Number 30, Lily Ferreira. Number 12, Maliana McGuire. Number 16, Olivia Costa. And number 28, Sophia Souza. Ferreira throws it. And that's Mahoney who loses it to Renaud. Renaud plays it all the way back to the defense. Welsh cuts back. In the middle to Alves. Alves to Menendez. Intercepted by Rogers. Kira Rogers plays it right into Alves. Alves cuts back. Back into the defense again. Looking for DeRossi. Intercepted by McGuire. It's a 2-on-4. McGuire kicks it over Roach's head and out of bounds. That'll be a throw for Fitzgerald. as we get the substitution in for the Falcons. And now the ref clears Fitzgerald to throw. Fitzgerald, quick out to DeRossi. Trying to set up a give and go with Menendez, but it fails. Rogers back to Ferreira. And that ball is going straight into the hands of Samantha Rosenfield, the keeper. Rosenfield rolls it out. McGuire in chase. Finds Barberi. Barberi for Renaud. Renaud trying to run a little overwrap play there, but it's sniffed out by the Patriots defense. And that's another ball knocked out of bounds. And that's a Patriots throw up to Barnaby. Patriots cannot seem to generate an offensive attack tonight, as the Falcons defense have just dominated as we come in to the closing 15 minutes of this game. And there's a quick throw passed back and booted up. And now they're into the midfield, headed back forward to Alves. Alves runs into Costa. Menendez pass intercepted. Rogers plays it forward for Roach. And Roach's run squandered by the Cranston West defense. And she seems to have hit that at the last second as it soars out of bounds. And that'll be a throw-in for Matamoros. Quick throw to Alves. Intercepted by Griffiths on a pass looking for Menendez. DeRossi finds Alves. Plays it back to Matamoros. Alves tries to play it to the corner. And Ferreira's bringing it backwards. Finally turns around. Griffiths intercepted by DeRossi. That's Barberi. Back to Alves. Cuts back. Plays it back to Barberi. Out wide to Fitzgerald. Intercepted by Kira Rogers. And there's Maliana McGuire in chase again, but can't get to it. Ball rolls out of bounds, and that's Matamoros for another throw-in. Fitzgerald throws it, and that's knocked back to Ferreira. Ferreira not quick enough, almost intercepted by Menendez. And that's played back. Ferreira considering passing it back to Mayato, but knocks it out of bounds instead. And here's Fitzgerald with another throw. And that's a kick by Fitzgerald off of Olivia Costa and out of bounds. Back in the middle. Costa deflects it again. And that's to Griffiths. Griffiths put too much on it, and now it's Barberi's ball. Barberi to Alves. And Cranston West has numbers. Alves looking to put it away. Saved by Miato. And that ball is tucked away. And it looks like Miato's hurt. And we're going to have a quick pause while she gets checked out. The score, 4-0, Cranston West. And here's an update. That goal was scored unassisted by number 5, McKenna Renaud. That's a hat trick for her on the night. And we'll be right back now once this whole injury is cleared up. And the Patriots will be subbing in a new keeper, Aliana Huth. And now we'll be preparing for the kickoff again. The Patriots with their 5th kickoff of the night. Roach will take the kick. Through the legs of Menendez. And that's out of bounds. Rogers looking to find McGuire. McGuire's wide open there. Can she connect? That's Rosenfield who plays it out. McGuire took a little too long. Finds Mahoney though. Barnaby plays it back inside. Too far for Rosenfield. And that is Taylor Barnaby on the goal. Assisted by Caitlyn Mahoney. That is Taylor Barnaby's first goal of the season. And what a great way to hopefully begin a comeback for the Patriots with 11 minutes left on the clock. 4-1, Cranston West leads. 10 minutes remaining. And we're back at the kickoff. Renaud passes it back. And here comes McGuire with a little bit of fire now. And that ball's played out of bounds. A throw in for Rogers. Maybe looking for a similar play. Finds Roach. Roach tries to play it to the corner, but they can't get anything going there. And that'll be a corner kick. Not a corner kick, a goal kick for the Falcons. And here's the goal kick for Cranston West, just trying to seal off this lead for the next 10 minutes. Fighting in the midfield, that was Souza coming up from her defensive spot. And there's McGuire fighting off a defender. McGuire trying to play it through to Costa, taken away by Matamoros. That's outside. Barberi intercepted by Costa. Costa trying to keep it in bounds, but can't. And it'll be a Cranston West throw in here as they sub out. And there's the throw. Headed in. Costa takes it. Brought back to Souza. And it's another interception. And that ball was played for Rogers, but Rogers couldn't keep it in bounds. Molly Fitzgerald on the throw-in. Fitzgerald finds Kira Rogers' head. That's played back to Barberi, intercepted by Maliana. Pass to Roach. Roach gets intercepted. And now on the counterattack, Alves. Menendez. And that's McGuire. McGuire looking to go through the middle, ignoring the outlet she had to Rogers. Rogers gets it anyways, plays it in the middle, and that's another routine save for Samantha Rosenfield. Rosenfield with a big punt. Just up to about the 43. And that's Menendez in the midfield. Out to Welsh. Welsh has options. Taking it herself, however. Finds Robbins. And there's Lily Ferreira taking it from Robbins. Rogers making a run now. Beats Molly Fitzgerald. And she's on the sideline. Playing it across to McGuire. McGuire could tap it. Picked up by Rosenfield. Rosenfield taking her time, surveying the field. And here's another punt. More directional punt. Looking for outside mid-web. That's a quick throw into Costa. Costa trying to play it through the legs of Barberi, but it's taken away. That's Welsh playing outside to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald to Robbins. Robbins playing it through for Menendez. Renaud takes it, bringing it to the corner now. Cuts it back inside. Another cut. Left foot across the middle. Knocked forward. And Huth tried to pick it up as it scrambles out of bounds. And there'll be a corner for the Falcons as we await the sub. Six minutes left to play in the game. 4-1 score in the Falcons' favor as they take this corner kick. It's up. A line drive knocked out. Played back to Barberi. Back in the middle. And the keeper doesn't come out, and she does. Grabs it. That's Huth with the grab. Filling in for Miato after the injury with a pretty good punt to start out her shift. Roach had the ball. Intercepted. That was Alves there who passed it out to Robbins. Robbins looking back to Alves. Alves playing it to the corner. She has DeRossi picked up by Huth. Huth with another punt. Looking for Roach. Heads it forward. Barnaby looking to grab it. Throw in by Cranston. And there's the play through to the corner. And knocked out of bounds. And here's another throw in for the Falcons. Played into the corner for Webb. Webb cuts backwards. Looking across, slides out of the back of the field. And another substitution for Cranston West. Four minutes left in the game. That's a goal kick. Out to Costa, played back to Maloney, and then out to Rogers. Rogers fighting off two. DeRossi gets it out, and that's going to be a throw-in. As they say, it went off of Rogers. Quick throw to the corner. Ferreira trying to steal it, and that's knocked out of bounds. It's going to be another goal kick for the Lady Patriots. 3 minutes, 14 seconds left on the clock. Can the Patriots score three to come back, or will the Falcons hold off? And they're calling it a corner, actually. That'll be a corner kick for the Falcons as they stack the back of the box, as they have been all night for corner kicks, as we cross the 3-minute mark. And here's the kick. Line drive through the middle, headed away by the defender, Griffiths. And that's a foul. Another free kick. And this could be dangerous for the Lady Patriots, as Barnaby is slow to get up, but she is up, fronting the ball, and now told to move backwards by the ref. They have a two-man wall as Hughes tries to organize it. And that's a quick kick, played out of bounds. Now the throw-in up to Mahoney. Mahoney shut down. No, she takes it herself. There's Costa in the midfield. Costa getting taken off the ball. And Griffiths is dispossessed. Another run for Cranston. That's Alves across the middle. And that was almost a goal. Alves slow to get up after that one. You'd have to imagine that she's begging for that chance again. 4-1, the score, 2 minutes remaining in the game. And there's the goal kick. Quick out by Kitka. And here's a throw-in for the Falcons. Throw down to the corner. And there's a scramble for the ball. As it rolls out of bounds, it's going to be a Lady Patriots throw. And now, after an argument for the throw, they finally get the ball to the Patriots. That's a throw to Barnaby. Barnaby falls. And they're just bringing it to the corner. And there's another throw for Portsmouth. Quick throw to Costa. And that's knocked out of bounds. The ref checking his watch. And that ball, quick throw by Cranston, knocked out of bounds by the Patriots. This could very well be the last play of the match. Ball in the corner, another scramble. And that'll be another Cranston West throw. Another throw into the corner to waste just a little bit more time, and that'll be a throw in for Cranston West again. And that's the game. Thank you for coming out tonight. 4-1 score. Cranston West 4. Goals by McKenna Renard 3. And 1 by Madison Alves. And 1 goal for Portsmouth by Taylor Barnaby. Thank you everyone for coming out. Good night.